people on. And we are back. Cloud Chasers Radio. What it do? We are live on TikTok. Tap in, tap the live. Thunder versus Pacers finals. Pacers and 6 is crazy over the Thunder. Have you been seeing their defense? But at point, I've come to accept the Pacers in the Thunder final. At this point, the way the Knicks just blew that game, good Lord. I ain't gonna say Ant-Man looked defeated. Y'all saying Ant-Man looked defeated? Good Lord. They going to the crib. They held home court. Man, they just got to steal one in OKC. It looked terrible. It don't look like it's going to be possible from what I'm seeing. Julius Randle didn't show up for the first time in the whole playoff. So, we going to see if he can have a bounce back game. The coach didn't trust Julius so much. They kept Naz Reid in to finish the game out. So we know what's going on. I have my tea over here. I got to sip my tea for this. Y'all over here. What we got? Ant-Man better drop a 40 burger at home. He gonna have to. He gonna have to be more aggressive and be more accurate. All them threes, as soon as he see after the first 4 or 5 threes, Ant-Man, stop shooting them jokers, brother. If it ain't falling today, it ain't falling today. Get your ass to the rim. Who gonna stop from getting to the rim, Ant? Who is? I don't know. Nobody stopping that man. Now Brunson will want to trade after tonight. Dang. Ant-Man bag is definitely not limited. We're not going to do that. Limited is a crazy thing to say, man. Limited. What up, Frederick? Tap the screen if you appreciate the follow, Fred. You came in hot. OKC and Pacers finals is looking real. It's looking like it's going to be battle of the small market finals. I'm not mad at it. Shout out to it. Battle of the small market finals. Who would have thought that shit? No lie, though. I did pick OKC to win at the beginning of this playoff. I just wanted that Minnesota, New York, that storyline. That shit would have been cold, man. But neither one of them wanted as bad as the fans of each of these teams. Like, I'm not a fan of either one of these teams, but they wanted it as bad as the NBA wanted it. I can promise you that's what the NBA wanted it when this happened. In 5, Lord. At least you gave New York grace and gave them a game, Joshua. On why 6. All right, for sure. Y'all have to win. Y'all have to win tonight, CB. I'm gonna just let you know now. If y'all don't win tonight, it's looking real slow. Real slow, brother. I'm gonna just let you know. That's all. Go Thunder. Yeah, the Thunder is thunder clapping the Timberwolves. That's what's going on. Siakam needs the man. I ain't gonna lie to you, Joshua. I've been saying that about Siakam. Siakam ain't nobody that jumps off the screen. Like, trust me, he a champion, but he ain't the reason they won that championship. You did. That was Kawhi and Fred VanVleet. He just happened to be on the team. Moment he wanted that boy on that team. Hell is going on with my laptop? Why is this popping up? Insane. Freaking insane. Western Conference Finals, brooms out if Pacers win tonight. Facts. I'm there. I'm already there. Almost. I'm like literally there with you. Like, if they don't win tonight, it's definitely brooms. I just made that post. If you ain't seen the post, go check out the post on the page. _Young IV on the TikTok. If you're in the live, you already know what it is. Hit that follow button, hit the like, tap the screen. I predicted the NBA Finals last year, and I predicted in mid-season final would be OKC versus New York. OKC versus New York. New York should have won that game. Damn, that's crazy. Shout out to Aaron Naismith. Boy, sniper. Good Lord. Tyrese Halliburton, dog. Like, Tyrese literally plays the game just like he gonna facilitate the whole game, and if the team need him at the end, he gonna go off. Appreciate the follow, Disco Daddy, man. Tap the screen if you in here. Let's get some more people in here, man. Let's get up to 2,000 likes in the chat. Let's get some more folks in here. Hit the share button. Who y'all got tonight? Tell me who y'all got winning tonight. 2-0 Pacers tonight. I see you out there. Lakers. Wait, who? Wait, what? Disgusting. No, it should not have been. Celtics should have made it. Cavs for sure. But the Lakers? The Lakers? No, the Lakers didn't have the team for that, brother. Damn, how the hell the Lakers is the Lakers been out the playoffs for a while. And somehow we still talking about these dudes. It's insane in the chat, bro. We gotta appreciate the new wave of players right now. The old guard is over with. The old men are done. Respect the new gen. That's all I want. That's all I want us to do. We got all the superstars right now in these playoffs, minus I think Julius Randle, who is right there at 30. All of these dudes is under 30 and balling. People want to talk about Ant-Man. Ant-Man went 12 for 26, man. He just needs to stop shooting them threes. If he would have figured that out sooner, they might have had a chance in that game. But he kept taking them ridiculous threes. What in the hell? Like, he really Steph Curry, like, bro, you need to be a little bit closer. Like, come on. Shout out to SGA, man. SGA putting it down for the city on MVP night. 38 burger. Come on, man. It's insane work. Insane work, man. SGA versus Halliburton. That'll be a matchup for you. SGA versus Halliburton. That'll be a matchup for you. Come on now. Boring ball flopper. You realize if you take his free throws away, he's still the leading scorer, right? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. NBA can't even rig it for the Knicks. They tell refs call fouls for them, but they can't make free throws. It was embarrassing. Embarrassing. How they was just missing them free throws. Terrible. Hot garbage. If you in here, who y'all got tonight? Get the chat jumping. Share the live. Tap the screen. Hit the share, follow button. We on YouTube. Cloud Chasers Radio. We going up. Let's see how long we be on today. Let's see how many people we get in the chat. It can truly be anybody on the roster any night for the pay. Now, that's a fact. That is a fact. We don't know who will go off. Don't know who will go off for the Pacers. It's literally a team game over there, and Halliburton is just facilitating the team, bro. Like, that's literally what they got built over there, and I can't be mad at it. Shout out to Rick Carlisle, man. Rick Carlisle, a great coach. I like they ain't got no coach over there. NBA champion Rick Carlisle, excuse me. So they got a team. Like, it was never about the talent in Indiana, man. I just thought the Knicks was a better, and they were a better team for the better part of that game. Like, that is a fact. They were the better team, the better part of that game. But the Knicks got comfortable, started doing 2K shit. When you're comfortable in 2K, you just start taking shots you definitely shouldn't take. Took shots and all type of shit. So, like, nah. Sleep on the Thunder if you want to. Who sleep on the Thunder? I had the Thunder winning. Go look at my post at the beginning of the playoffs, and I said the Thunder should win the playoffs. The win. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Not gonna lie, King. I'm on live on YouTube right now, so I'm kind of going on here and on here. So it's gonna be hard for them to catch it. Our bench could have made the playoffs. Who bench? What bench? Who bench? I need to know what bench we talking about. Who bench could have made the playoff? The Pacers bench? I ain't gonna say all that. Y'all could have made the play-in. The playoffs? I don't know about the playoffs, but you definitely could have made the play-in for sure. Everyone thought the Knicks were better because it ain't about the media. It ain't about the coverage. It ain't about none of that. They have the better team. Overall, if you just look from top to bottom, they have the better team. The issue is the coaching. Rick Carlisle is a better coach than Tom Thibodeau. That's simply what that came down to. Tom Thibodeau got more players on that roster than he plays. Rick Carlisle, on the other hand, is going to play the hell out that roster. He's going to let everybody run through. The Knicks, they do have depth. He don't play the depth. He got the depth. What the hell? How often do we see Miles McBride on the goddamn court? Like, what are we doing? Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne literally won a game in these playoffs for the Knicks. What are we doing here? What are we doing? That's all I'm saying, man. Like, they got the players. Tom Thibodeau, Bulls fan, bro. I know how this man work. I know how he operate. I was surprised y'all made it this far and nobody was hurt. I needed, that's why I needed to appreciate that. I should have appreciated that with the Knicks instead of thinking they was gonna make it to the finals. I should have appreciated the fact that y'all made it this far with no injuries, playing 7 dudes. I want to say the Knicks, but as I'm sitting here talking myself out of picking the Knicks right now, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know who I'm picking tonight. My brain is saying the Knicks. Like, what? They should have won that game. Bro, that was some historical shit we just watched with Aaron Naismith coming in with 6 minutes and just dropping 3 after 3 after 3. If I am to say that's gonna happen again, bro, a healthier Cavaliers team was a much bigger threat. The Cavaliers team y'all saw, nah, them boys was hurt, bro. Like, we not finna sit up here and act like the Cavaliers team that the Pacers faced was a fully healthy, fully functional team. They were not, dog. They were definitely not. They started the series without their point guard. First 2 games and blew both of them games. You know it. You're a Pacers fan. You know you blew them games. They weren't healthy. Darius Garland looked healthy in that game to you? I just need to know. Just let me know if Darius Garland looked healthy in that game to you. He looked like he was running half speed at most. I'm not knocking how you got here, Indiana. I'm just stating the facts. I'm not saying y'all a bad team, but these are the facts of the matter. That's how y'all got here. Dame Lillard got blood clots and crap. Like, come on now. What are we doing? Now, I'm not saying I picked y'all, even with y'all could have beat a healthy Bucks. Y'all could have beat a healthy Bucks. But they weren't healthy. I don't know if OKC gonna go on a run like that. I ain't gonna lie. I like OKC has. I've been speaking on OKC since the beginning of the season. I wish a lot of y'all been connected with me since then. Like, I've been speaking on how well OKC has been playing since the beginning of the season. If you checked out Bluebill Radio, I just started this channel with Cloud Chasers Radio over here on YouTube. Like, I've been talking about OKC, Shea, and these boys since at least November, December. Just how they was playing defense. It was like, damn, these boys is beating the shit out of teams. Like, it ain't close. At this point, I'm rolling with the Thunder to win the finals. Fuck it. I ain't scared to say it no more. I've been saying it. I said it at the beginning, and then I went with my heart. My heart want the Ant-Man and the Wolves and Mike Conley, and I just wanted that to happen. But the way these young Bulls coming out of Oklahoma City is hooping right now, I'm rolling with the Thunder. I'm sorry. Boys is shout out to Chet Holmgren, healthy, crazy first 2 games, like SGA MVP. Like, I'll put 100 on the Thunder versus Pacers in the wait, what? You put that already? Kaz was gonna say Wolves in 6. If the Wolves rant, I can't see them in 4 games. I can't see them winning 4 out of 5 games. That's what I just can't comprehend them doing. Because I've been preaching how well OKC defense has been all season. And the Wolves got a good defense. But if they keep turning the ball, they issue is the turnovers. They kept getting turned over, and OKC is up and down the court on their ass, man. And that boy, hey, you got some money on the way. I don't know what them odds was, Indy, but you got a check on the way there, brother. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I know they ain't had the Pacers there. OKC for sure. Them odds might not have been the best, but that Pacers one. Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like it. Good money. Good money there. You definitely just made you some money. I'm out on the Knicks right now. I ain't gonna lie. The Knicks gotta beat the piss out the Pacers today for me to believe again. I'm going to just let that be known. Tonight, I'm rolling with the Pacers. The Knicks will have to beat their ass for me to believe again. Because how do you bounce back from that, bro? Like, that was a complete and utter meltdown to the 10th degree, bro. Free throws missed. Lack of getting defensive rebounds when you do get the stop. You don't get the rebound, they get an offensive rebound, score again. So, nah, man, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not tricking myself today. Not doing it. We are rolling with the today. As much as I hate saying that as a Bulls fan, I hate either one of these teams as a Bulls fan. Point frank, if I'm being quite honest, like fuck both these teams. Whoever coming west is winning. So I hope I just need if you're a fan of either one of these teams playing tonight. No, I'm a Bulls fan. I could never be a Cavaliers fan. Fuck them guys to the 10th degree. I had good faith that they had at least finals and they folded again, just like how they did last year, getting hurt. Sorry ass Cal. As I sip my damn tea, I'm surely tricking myself. What you mean, Ray? What the hell did I just miss? How you tricking yourself? Tap the screen if you in here having good conversation. Pacers in 6, you are a real one. That's a realistic ass thing to say. Pacers in 6. Not gonna lie to you, I'm not even that confident in that. I think it could be Pacers in 5. I really do believe that at this point. Because we got to think about this, right? Just think about how the Knicks got here, bro. Like the Knicks got here off of motherfuckers bullshitting and them taking the game away from other people. Now they just got the game snatched away from them. How they gonna respond? Pacers in 5 would be epic. We close it out at MSG. Exactly. Ain't it poetry? Feel like it's poetry. Feel like it's meant to be that way. Like, bro, like we've never seen a run like this before with these Pacers, dude. Like they came back in every series multiple times and all they wins is comebacks. Is it not? I don't even know. It feels like every win they have in the playoffs is a comeback at this point. Every Pacers win, it seems like, has been a comeback. Maybe there's a blowout in there somewhere, but every one of them, I know they got at least 3 comebacks on the Cavs, it seemed like. Pacers versus OK. That's what it's looking like. That's where we're at this point. Pacers versus OKC, the battle of the small market teams. I'm rolling with the MVP, OKC. Wolves versus Pacers finals. I don't know about that. I don't know how y'all gonna win 4 out of 5 games. That's the thing. Do you see the defense OKC plays, man? How y'all gonna win 4 out of 5 games, bro? I just need to understand it. My man said you're in every live. Damn, people coming over from other lives. This is hilarious. Shout out to everybody in the live, man. Tap the screen if you in the live. We getting it popping. We talking Eastern Conference, Western Conference, NBA playoffs. Who y'all got in the finals? Who y'all got tonight? What's going on? We live on TikTok. We live on YouTube. Cloud Chasers Radio. It's your boy Young IV. I get around that was wild, bro. OKC winning this shit. That's a fact. Hey, I ain't mad at that, man. I'm there. That was my pick at the beginning of the playoffs was OKC, man. I wanted to see the new wave, a new generation. And I literally got the NBA finals I want minus, I wanted it to be the Cavs and my heart wanted the Knicks, but I just knew the Celtics was going to win. So I'm glad the Knicks won. I'm glad the Knicks are here. I am. When it comes to the players and stuff on their teams, because I couldn't fathom seeing Jason Tatum win another ring and still be trying to be the face of the league, and he not even the face of his own team. But rest up, brother. Now we finna learn about Jaylen Brown. Can Jaylen Brown be a real leader? That's what we gonna learn in the coming year. Come see my Pacers, bro. The Pacers are going to the finals. If you're a Knicks fan, hey man, I wouldn't watch this game tonight. I would not watch this game tonight. We gonna learn the resolve of a Knicks team. That's what we're gonna learn today. Do they have that dog in them? Can they put this in the back of their mind and not think about it? Oh my God, bro. Dude, Knicks ain't done. You tripping. I'm tripping, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry if I'm tripping. But from what my eyes showed me, brother, we putting the Knicks in the pack again tonight, brother. I'm sorry. Although y'all have not lost 2 games in a row in the playoffs, we do need to remember. I just remembered some shit. I just had an epiphany in this joint. Y'all have not lost back-to-back games in the playoff. 4-0 after a loss. 4-0 in MSG. That's what I'm saying in my post I made earlier. Is the Pacers gonna come out here and just chill and be like, we got our dub and we good. We just gonna win 2 at the crib and come back and beat them in MSG game 5? Or is they trying to get the brooms out? I want to know what kind of rivalry they trying to renew right here, man. Thunder season ticket holders, real fans right there, man. Shout out to y'all. Were you in the building when y'all just won them 2 games? What was the vibes like? Jim, the Knicks been done. Indy owns in MSG. That's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. The Pacers only won 1 series in between them, right? In the conference finals. Y'all seen each other 4 times, or this is the 4th time. Some shit like that. Somewhere the Knicks is up in this series in the conference finals. That's all I know. I don't know nothing past that. It was electric for sure. That's what's up, man. I'm out in LA. I can't afford them ticket prices. Nope, can't do it. Damn, counting out the Knicks already. I'm sorry. I'm counting out both the teams I picked. I wanted the Wolves. This is not what I thought was gonna happen, but I wanted the Wolves and the Knicks in the finals just for that battle that I knew was gonna happen. But my brain told me it was gonna be OKC, but it wasn't the Pacers. I still had the Knicks in the final, so I am kind of shocked. But like I said, man, 13K courtside for Indy home games. Oh my God. See, 300 ain't bad though. That's what I'm saying. The 300 part ain't bad. Y'all see what the cheapest tickets was in MSG, like 700. Just to stand up in MSG, 700. Brunson and Town scored 80. That's not enough. Wait, what? Are you asking me or are you telling me that's not enough? Because 2 players getting in between them is enough. The issue was they let their foot off the gas and started shooting threes instead of keep lowering that shoulder in the ass and getting up there. You telling me that's not enough? 80 between 2 players is not enough? What? In what universe? I need to know what universe that is. Yeah, man. They stopped being aggressive. They got up, bro. They got up 17 and was chilling. They said, we got this. They finna quit. They thought they was gonna quit. So they started chilling. But nah, them boys kept pressing. Aaron Naismith came in banging 3. Bang, bang, bang. Now I will say they did miss that goaltending. I'm not finna sit up here like that didn't happen. But we all know the refs trash. So we can't hold that down as the refs, the ref sold right there. That's basically what happened there. But you shouldn't have been in that situation. Let's just leave it at that. Like the Knicks should not have been in the situation where the refs fucked y'all up. Refs been trash though. Refs been trash. So we can't hold it to the refs when something bad go wrong. Don't like what Dana White say. Don't leave it up to the motherfuckers. Beat their ass. So the refs don't matter. That's all I'm saying. That wasn't on like y'all issue in the end was mental errors, bro. Like it was one throw, luckily didn't get turned over, but Brunson just threw that bitch. Like, and luckily somebody in the blue jersey just happened to see him do that dumb shit. Not the biggest flopper in the league on their team. Lord have mercy. SGA and Halliburton so cold. All these players on the screen cold. All of them. SGA is the coldest on this screen, but all these folks on the screen cold now. Knicks get the next 2 and flip the series. Play 48 minutes, not 46. Shit. Play 48 minutes, not 42. What you mean? The downfall happened. I guess you want to say the downfall happened more so at like the 45 mark. Because it was like 250. They was up 14. Like, how you blow that? And shout out Aaron Naismith again, because goddamn, boy. Naz Reid, make a shot, brother. Make your free throws, brother. I know I switched games right there, but I just thought about that. I was like, that man was making shots to help his star player. Here go Naz Reid, another role player, fucking up shit. The Knicks were tired. The Knicks been tired since game 72. They've been playing tired for a while. That tired excuse shit is out the window for the Knicks. They've been tired. The Knicks been tired since game 72, dog. So you telling me the Knicks tired means nothing to me, honestly, because they've been tired. It's the coaching, bro. I said this earlier. I am a Bulls fan. Tom Thibodeau literally ruined a player and still didn't change how he do shit. Ruined a player's career and still didn't change how he coaches. So that tells me everything I need to know. Like, y'all got the players. He just don't want to play them folks. I don't understand it. Like, what's the point of having a team? You're not going to use them. What you got them on contract for? Just like Milwaukee and Cleveland, tired. Milwaukee and Cleveland was injured, dog. Injured. They do got a bench. Stop saying it's not deep enough. He just don't use them. Do y'all not know ball? What's going on? Somebody go tell me how many minutes Miles McBride has averaged in these playoffs. Somebody go tell me how many minutes Cameron Payne is averaging in these playoffs. It's not about that. It's about giving these dudes a rest. They can hang around and not get their ass whooped. Pacers roster is all clutch players. They all can shoot. I don't know about all of them being clutch players, but they definitely all can shoot. I wouldn't probably put Pascal in that situation, but for the most part, the Pacers players, they can shoot. They were not fully healthy. Why are you saying that? Tell me if Darius, go look at the film and tell me Darius Garland was healthy. What are we doing, dog? Wow, come on, man. I'm not hating on the Pacers. I just want us to all be completely honest. Dame cooked. Dame need to retire. They could all start. He played. I ain't. What I missed, Drilly? Go ahead and say it again, man. I missed it. I definitely missed it. I wasn't ducking. It's so many of y'all in here trying to read all y'all at the same time. It's crazy. Brunson is the worst flopper in NBA. Worst. Have you? Let me see Chris Paul. I see you, Chris Paul, with that one. Naismith won't have he'll have a performance like that again in his career. I don't think it'll be in this series, though. I definitely don't think it's gonna be in this series. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of different things, but it don't got to be Naismith. That's what we also need to remember, Sparrow, Drilly. Don't have to be Naismith. It could be Nimrod. It could be TJ McConnell. It don't necessarily have to be Naismith. They got a lot of options. It ain't about him going 5 for 5 and 3 no more. That's what I'm saying. Boston was healthy. Boston was healthy for most of that series, half of that series. Because Kristaps Porzingis definitely was not healthy. I'm going to just let that be known. If you thought Kristaps Porzingis was healthy, you're crazy. So we're acting like Jason Tatum didn't get hurt. Jason Tatum definitely got hurt. We're not just going to skirt by that. He got hurt in game 4. So that's half the series. Half the series, they was healthy. You're right. That's what I'm saying. I'm there with you, Drilly. Boston definitely lost 3-1 with Tatum healthy. It was the end of the game. They were losing that game regardless. I don't care how many points Tatum dropped in that game. They were losing. Tonight will prove a lot. That's what I'm. Tonight, the Knicks have to beat the Pacers by 10 to 15 points, bro. Because if they keep this shit close, we gonna see again who more clutcher. Is it Jalen Brunson or Tyrese Halliburton? I saw Jalen Brunson airball that bitch to tie the game. I saw Halliburton drain that bitch to tie the game. Whoa, that was wild. SGA, Hallie, and Brunson. Hallie over and is despicable. I ain't gonna lie. But you can have it. I'll let you have it at this moment. Like, I can't even dispute it. These dudes going up against a tougher team. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. I think the Wolves have a better team than the Pacers. And I definitely think Anthony Edwards better than Halliburton. Clears and is crazy. Crazy. But okay, y'all got it, man. Am I gonna be streaming during the game? I don't know yet. I don't know. I might. What time the game come on, y'all? I'm on the West Coast, so I feel like it's gonna be like 4:30 or some shit. I might. Is SGA the true MVP? Yes, because I need y'all to understand that it means most valuable player. Is not the best player, it's the most valuable player. Have you not seen how SGA carried his team against the Nuggets and had no help in that series? That shows that he's very much more valuable than Jokic was to that team. Jokic was shooting terrible in games and they were winning. You think they would have won if SGA shot terrible? Eastern Conference, yeah. I'm at that point where I am at the point that none of this shit matter. I'm giving this shit to OKC at this point. The dominance I'm seeing from this team, it really looked like they went through their toughest test, which was the Nuggets. It looked like they finna make short work either in 4 or 5 with the Wolves at this point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care who comes out the East. They might get swept. Might be gentleman-like, but I don't know. Do you think no, I definitely don't think the Mavs should trade definitely not for Bronny. What the hell? That's a crazy, crazy statement. My Mavs, no, you're not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this. Drilly, they ain't going to no damn finals. Game started, so it start 4:00 my time. Damn. Okay. Pacers keep proving everybody. You right. They do keep proving. That's what I told y'all at the beginning of this series. They just gonna have to prove me wrong. I picked the Knicks in 6. That still can hold water. Like, I just have to see how they respond from that kind of loss, because that kind of loss can fuck you up mentally, dog. And we already know how Cat is. So how Cat gonna come out and play? He looked like he was hurt at the end of that game. Like he got a bad back or some shit. Dallas ain't gonna do anything once they trade Luka. They was gonna be game over. Wait. So you mean to tell me? Well, we don't know what Cooper Flag looked like. I saw Cooper Flag hoop against grown men and was hooping against them folks. Knicks in 7. Damn, 7? Why it can't be 6? You don't think you can win in Indiana? You're gonna have to win in Indiana as it goes right now, regardless. So I had y'all in 6 personally. I'll be back when we building your team in the postseason. Who is my team? My team's not even in the postseason, sir. And my team is on the East. So you wouldn't be building us unless it's the finals. And if my team make the finals, bruh, I don't even care at that. I don't care if we win. The hell? If my team make the playoffs, I don't care. But that ain't gonna be for a few years because the Bulls need to break that shit down. Cat and Brunson can score 80 again, and it won't be enough again. You right. If fucking OG Bridges, Hart, fucking, if they play Miles McBride, if they don't show up, yes. Oh my God, it's such a heartbreaker. Yes, it's terrible being a Bulls fan. The dumbest franchise probably right now in basketball outside of, the lowest of the low. We ain't that. We just dumb in the sense of we finally realizing we need to rebuild type of shit. Go Pacers. Hey, Ryan, y'all got a chance. Thank you, Drilly. Thank you. Pray for me. Pray for me, brother. It's tough in these streets. It is tough. It is tough. Was good though. So we got Pacers winning tonight from a lot of people. The Knicks fans, see, that's how I know it be the Knicks fans in my chat for real when it come to these days. Cause it ain't a lot of people in here. Shout out to you Pacers fans in the chat though. Y'all real ones for being here. But the Knicks fans before game one, oh, they was talking grimy. They was talking real greasy, dog. On Monday, cause I went live on Monday. Boy, was they talking greasy in this motherfucker. Knicks taking it tonight. Okay. There we go. We got some fight back. They fighting back in the chat. Knicks fans extra bummy. Ooh, damn. Not extra bummy. Oh my God. Watch how tired and beat up the Knicks will be. Thibodeau won't adjust the way. That's my point. I believe the Knicks have the better team, but the Pacers have the better coach. That's literally been my point at the beginning of this, man. Wait, what? What the hell? I don't know. If they don't tonight, it's over. We can see you crash out again tonight. Who crashing out? Neither one of these teams are my team, so it don't matter. I don't care. Knicks will lose the series and still find a way to make excuses. There's no excuses. They're healthy this year. Last year they had plenty of excuses last year. Y'all beat the backups last year. But if these niggas lose, this boy lose right here. Hey, it's over. Cancel them. They gonna go find some help. I don't know. I don't even know where they need help at. They got it. They need some depth, I guess. But to me, they got it. Tom Thibodeau's been that way his whole head coaching career, bro. When he was on the Bulls, he only ran seven dudes out there, man. Man had Derrick Rose in the game. We was up 20 damn points into his career. The New York fans, shouldn't y'all be throwing trash at a firefighter or something? Damn. Y'all think the Pacers have a chance tonight? Of course. What? What you mean a chance? Of course we think the Pacers have a chance tonight. Why would they not? They up in this series right now. So yeah, Cam, they definitely got a chance, but will the Knicks not fold tonight? That should be the question in the chat. Will the Knicks fold tonight? Will the Knicks fold tonight in the chat? Let me know. Will the Knicks fold? Because I think the Knicks are going to be winning in this game. I think the Knicks should come out and win this game because they should have won game one. And in my head, the Pacers, young team, going to be comfortable. They're going to go back home and try to get 2 wins at the crib. Because I'm not of the adage that the Pacers finna sweep the Knicks. Hell no. But I am that after seeing that game, they definitely can win this series. Like I had no thoughts that the Pacers could win this series. I thought it was going to simply be they might get 2 wins out of this shit somewhere. But yeah, I'm of that mindset. I'm here. I've said that I think that the Pacers might win in 5 at this point. That's where I'm at with it. Because, man, did they, like, you got to understand the game that the Knicks had a great game. They didn't play bad. They made some dumb decisions at the end and started getting lackadaisical on defense. But before that, man, that was a dominant-ass game they were playing right there, man. And then they just let it slip through their hands. Pacers in 6, 4-2. Yeah, that'll have y'all winning at the crib in 6. I'm not mad at that. Like, I'm not even arguing. No Pacers, people picking the Pacers is very valid at this point. Like, you couldn't tell me otherwise a couple days ago. Knicks fans cried so hard they got Reggie banned. Damn. The Knicks played their best game. They could have still lost. Oh, there we go. I read that all types wrong, Cam. The Knicks played their best game they could have and still lost. Yes. Outlandish. Because, like, I would never say Brunson not finna go crazy again. But is Carl gonna stay aggressive? Because that's really the key to the Knicks, man. Can Karl Anthony Towns keep scoring in the post and inside the 3-point line? That's where he most dangerous. That three is nice. Don't get it twisted, cat. We fuck with it. You right, Drew. I'm not. I sat up here. I said it all. It took an all-time performance. That's crazy. The Knicks should win tonight. But that ain't got shit to do about what happens when y'all go to Indiana, though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not gonna play like how y'all played in game 1 in Indiana. I know that's not happening. Now, you might could do that shit tonight, but you're not finna play like that in Indiana. I'm not saying it would be unfathomable. Not saying that either. But what I am saying is the Pacers beating y'all is looking more and more realistic. That's what I'm saying. I had no hopes for the Pacers. And like, you gotta understand, I had no hopes. I thought the Pacers was finna revert back to their regular season selves, just chilling, running up and down the court, doing cardio and shit. Like, that's what I thought the Pacers was finna do in that game. And at first, it looked like that. It looked like that's what they were finna do. And then as Halliburton is done, and out of nowhere, Naismith just spraying threes, like, voila, you got a blown lead like that. Like, I understand. I just brought up that record 4-0 after a loss. I definitely just brought that up. I know y'all not worried. It's about the series, dog. It ain't about this. Like, I picked y'all in 6. I didn't expect y'all to lose the first game like that, man. If y'all would have lost in a different kind of way, bro, I'd be up here talking in a completely different manner. It's just that showed lack of discipline. Do y'all not understand? That's what I'm getting at. That showed a lack of discipline to blow a lead like that. I don't give a fuck how many shots he making. Stop turning the ball over. Take smarter fucking shots. Knicks too tired. Why the fuck you keep shooting threes? If you too damn tired, get to the free throw line. Facts, that's what I'm saying. Close better. That's mental toughness, Drilly. That's what I'm saying. You guys lacked mental toughness in the end of that game. Like you knew you were slipping. The game, like they played like they knew the game was slipping out of their hands. That's how that game ended. I didn't expect Siakam to play well. If you're expecting Siakam to play well in the 3 out of the next 6 games, you're sadly mistaken. Siakam will not be what you guys need him to be. You need to trust in Halliburton. Miles Turner might wake up and start banging threes. But my friends, do not think Pascal Siakam is going to be there to save y'all. He is not that guy. Will never be that guy. None of that. See, as an OKC fan, I hope we lose. Wait, I don't think you're an OKC fan just off that statement. As an OKC fan, I hope we lose. Like, just off of that, I just know you're not. I hope we lose. Who finna say that? I don't know what they think Pascal gonna do if we being real. Like, Pascal is a non-factor in my opinion in this series. He just outmatched. Like he outmatchup. Like he can't win his matchup type shit. That's where Pascal is. That man said Jalen's so embarrassed he even hiding his face in the picture. I got Knicks in 7. Knicks in 7. Okay. Winning in the Garden in the game 7. Hey, the NBA wouldn't mind a game 7 in the Garden now. I ain't gonna hold you. I promise I'm an OKC fan, but I just hate how we've been playing recently. It's just flop after flop. This is how I'm going to tell you this. I know NBA fans hate this shit, but I'm going to just tell you like this. If they going to keep calling it and they not finding nobody for it, they going to keep flopping. What we doing? They put in a rule and didn't enforce the rule. Like, I don't understand. What was the point of coming up with the rule that we gonna fine players for flopping, and all these players is flopping, and ain't nobody getting fined, let alone they getting rewarded for flopping by getting free throws, fouls called on the opposing team. What the fuck is happening? It's the flopping is so bad. They got the little kids out here flopping, bro. I'm seeing kids 6, 7 years old flopping in games. I need 20 plus from Mikal and OG. I would have did 15 on each one of those. But you talking about as a fan, you need them to do 20. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The stats say that's supposed to happen, though, Drilly. After every loss, they both have dropped 20 pieces. Because I think it went what? In those 4 games, Brunson got a 30 piece. He averaging a 30 piece. And the other 3 averaging 20. If y'all can do that, shit, that's a dub in my head. But shit, I just seen 80 between your top 2, and that wasn't a dub. So I gotta see it. I got to see it. Cause y'all, New York is just tough and grit. Like they ain't just outstanding on defense, but they physical than a bitch. Annoying ass defense. That's what New York defense is. New York defense is some annoying ass shit. Siakam was off. Siakam finna be off game too. You think Siakam finna go off today? Who in the chat thinks Siakam finna have a good game? I need the Pacers fan to be honest now. Naismith had a legacy game. We'll hold that. Won't ever happen again. Facts, but it don't have to be Naismith. We got to remember that part. You saying Naismith, and we sleeping like TJ McConnell can't do that same shit. What's the Nimrod? However you pronounce his name, he can go do that shit. Don't let Miles Turner just be hitting threes for fun. They can have anybody go off at any time. Well, that's Pascal getting 15 as the number 2 guy ain't hitting on shit for me. I'm gonna just let you know that now, especially when the number 1 guy is mainly the facilitator until the 4th quarter. Pascal should have a sub minimum of 22 to 23 points a game. Like Siakam is literally out here on this team off the strength of he won a ring with Kawhi and Fred VanVleet. That's how he's got his money and all this shit. Siakam played a big role in that. Don't get it twisted. But he wasn't the main guy. So when the Pacers got him, I was like, that don't move no needle. It all gonna come down to Halliburton at the end of the day. And here we are. The game's always coming down to Halliburton. Think he like 80% or some shit in the clutch at this point in the playoffs. Who is stopping this? To me, it just seemed like fate that they got to make the finals at this. Like, that's what I'm looking at it as. It's not even that I don't think the Knicks is the better team or that the Knicks can't come back. Like I said, I got them in 6. But the way that they are winning, dog, they're not going 5. You keep bringing up that. I'm not worried about that. They ain't got to do that. Are the Knicks finna come out and stomp them and stay on them? That is the point, bro. They lack. The reason he went 5 for 5 is because the Knicks lack of mental awareness, mental fortitude. Like that's the reason why they went 5 for 5 in 2 minutes. We keep talking about 5 for 5 in 2 minutes, 5 for 5 in 2 minutes. There's a reason why that happened. There's a reason they felt confident enough to take them shots. There's a reason for that. Because they knew y'all dumbasses was finna go down there feeling that pressure and chunk up dumbass threes. Instead of keep driving and driving. Because when you drove the lane, that shit worked. That was what was working. Keep driving. Brunson, drive to the lane. Boom. Cat, drive to the lane. Boom. Drive to the lane. Dish it to OG. Layup. Like, what are we doing? Keep driving the lane. That shit worked. But y'all felt that pressure. Y'all felt that crunch. Yeah, they lack mental awareness just like the rest of rap. Dang. They do it every week. Wolves in 3. What decade are you in right now? Wolves in 3 is crazy. If the Knicks lose tonight, it's yeah. There's no way around it. If the Knicks lose tonight, put them to bed. The fat lady is singing. It is over with. And we're gonna pray for New York that they don't go out there and riot. We're gonna pray for the players that they don't go smack them upside the head. They need to be thankful they got back to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's levels. You got to take steps, That's why I thought Ant was gonna take that step this year. Made it to the Western Conference Finals last year. They finally got it together at the end of the season. Came in on a hot streak, started knocking off teams. Boom. And you went against that buzzsaw. They went against that buzzsaw, SGA, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hardenstein, Lou Dort, Kason Wallace, Isaiah Joe. The other they ain't even playing the other Jalen Williams. Y'all notice that? Or am I tripping? I don't think he played a minute in this series. And they beating their ass like that's a major person in their rotation. I don't think the other Jalen Williams has touched the court. I do not think he's been out there at all. I don't know, man. I don't know. Very interesting. It is very interesting in these streets. I don't care who wins. I just want a good finals matchup. I'm gonna tell you like this, EJ. If it ain't if at this point, when whoever the Thunder see in the finals is over for them boys. Because the Thunder don't make the same mistake these other teams. The games they lost against, but these other teams ain't nowhere like coming out the East. These teams not as talented as these teams in the West. It's just the matter of the facts, bro. And the Pacers want to run. Oh, okay, so he can run too. They ain't got nobody holding them back. The Knicks got Cat holding them back. T-Wolves got Rudy holding them back. They lost one game to the East the whole year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Your OG over under 5. I ain't gonna lie. If you can get like 13 and a half or 14 and a half, take it. 15 and a half scares me. So I'll pick one of them, but over. I'll say over. He got to. The stats say after a loss, OG comes out hot. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the likes. Let's get the chat up to 3,000 likes. Can we do that? Can we do that? We've been on almost an hour. Appreciate the follow. I ain't gonna hold you. You might not be cooked. You might not be. Like I said, how are they gonna respond, bro? How are the Knicks gonna respond? Are they gonna come out on top and feel like they should have won that game? Or are they gonna have that game and come out just sloppy? Are they gonna continue to do what they did at the end of the game? Indiana OKC final. That's what it's looking like. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. That is what it's looking like. I don't know about worse. Oh, in the past decade for sure. That's not even a question. That's the last thing the NBA wants is a OKC Indiana finals. But what's crazy is that could help the league so much if that is the finals. Because you will be giving SGA the stage he need, Halliburton the stage he need. These are future superstars. SGA is already a superstar. But Halliburton is a future superstar in this league. Very marketable guy. So this will be a good time for Indiana to make the finals. You feel me? Knicks gonna try too hard tonight. It'll get to their head. 96-104 Pacers. Ooh wee. I just hope OG gets under. I gotta win. Damn. Hopefully the Knicks lock in tonight. Hopefully, man. Hopefully the Knicks can lock in. Because boy, if they don't, You might as well get them brooms ready. Because I promise you, the Pacers players ain't going to be going back to Indiana thinking they packing no bags. Except for packing their bags to head to Oklahoma City. That's about it. They going to have a long little break. Because it's Friday. I can't remember what day the finals start off the top of my head. Because, you know, they already got that scheduled out. Here we go with this. They be ready to cut a brother off. I'm still here. What I got to do to remind you? Appreciate the share, Jack 100. If Pacers win tonight, they sweeping. If OKC wins one at home at Wolves, they sweeping. Huh? We already know that. If the Wolves lose any game at the crib, the series over with. I mean, yeah. What I said. If the Wolves lose any games at the crib, it is over with. They losing in 5. And that's a fact. If the Wolves lose any games, OKC definitely getting one game. Oh, for sure. I'm just saying, if that happens, it's over with. OKC single-handedly making NBA ratings go down. Damn. Why you say that? Wolves should have won game 2 if they wanted a chance. Facts, I'm in agreement. In my head, they still got a chance to win the game, but they have to win both games at the crib. There's no way around it. Damn. Check NBA ratings last round compared to this. If why don't like OKC? If you don't like OKC, you don't like real basketball. I don't know about that. I don't know if that necessarily means you don't like real basketball. I wouldn't compare them to like the Spurs of old. Like they definitely ain't that shit. Like I'm not finna sit up here like SGA ain't never flopped. He definitely be out there flopping sometimes. But like I said earlier, if they gonna keep calling the shit instead of finding these dudes, that's what's pissing me off with all this fucking flopping shit, bro. They made a whole rule that said, "Oh, we gonna fine you if you keep flopping." Like, how egregious do the flop gotta be? It gotta be levels. It literally has to be levels at this point. Cause how? How? Like, what is happening? How has nobody been fined? Like, I done seen a couple players. It's like flops in every game. It should be fines going everywhere. Fine. It should be fines just flying all over the place. But they're not. Why is that? I don't understand. Timber Puppies got a one-way ticket to Cancun. Damn. Well, LeBron flops like he does, though people are okay with that, with the hate. Wait, what? I don't like flopping in general. I'm just gonna let that be known. I'm not one of those people. That's just being disingenuous then. Like, does he flop every play? I don't personally think so. But he flop? Yeah, definitely. Everybody flops though. To just leave it at SGA, every player in the NBA damn near flops. You can't find me one that don't flop. Superstar, star, all-star, I don't give a they all flopping, dog. Because they don't call it. They not calling it. They not like it's just like with traveling. They don't call traveling either. We see it every game. You see traveling every game. These dudes be picking up their pivot foot, sliding the pivot foot, all this shit. We see it. It's right there in our faces. They don't call that shit either. So if you think they ain't even calling some shit that they supposed to get money off of. But let your ass go to a press conference and start the cussing, and you got a t-shirt on that they deem inappropriate. Oh, they finding you with the quickness. But this dumbass flopping shit that's really ruining your game, ruining your product, these folks just let that shit slide. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, we really, really need to figure out how to get flopping out of basketball, man. Yeah, it's literally every superstar. It's literally like it's literally. I just said that it's literally every superstar does this shit, bro. I don't care. Like, and you know who I blame? Y'all don't blame no LeBron. I blame Chris Paul for this shit, bro. I blame the Chris Pauls of the world. Who was that? Manu Ginobili used to be a little flopping motherfucker too at one point. I blame all them dudes back in the early 2000s. I don't know about D Wade. D Wade used to get his ass with James Harden. Oh my God. Young Houston James Harden, the king of the free 90. That was a free throw getting joker, boy. You talk about getting some free throws. It's a toss up between OKC, Wolves, Pacers, Knicks. How the Wolves got a better chance than than the Knicks, and they down 0-2 already. I just got to know. Tori, appreciate the follow. Not even a Timberwolves fan, but Ant really don't get many fouls. Because Ant really don't start driving until the end of the game. Like Ant feeling himself right now. Y'all gotta understand, right? This Ant first year being able to shoot that three like he want to. Think he shot it at like a 40% clip this year. Yeah, he shot 9 threes. Like if he stopped shooting them threes and be more aggressive and cut that 9 down to like 5 or 6, them extra 3 to 4 shots matter. Like if he just made them 3 or 4 shots, dunks, layups, they might have a better chance. Get to the line and ones. Come on now. Right. There you go. Yeah, exactly. No, the game has gotten much more boring and the refs are too involved. I wouldn't say the games are boring. Boring? You didn't watch, did you watch that Knicks game, the first game? Did you watch that first Knicks and Pacers game? That game was not boring. Not even that game was so far from boring. I promise you. That game was very much entertaining. I was very entertained by that game. I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting there like, God, I am watching history in front of my eyes. Refs weren't very involved. Exactly my point. Some people would beg to differ. The refs tried. Pacers fans will tell you the refs tried their best to give the Knicks that game at the end. The Knicks just sold by not making free throws. The Pacers fans in this chat, let Tori know how y'all. I guarantee you, they will tell you that the refs tried their best to give them boys that game, and they just sold it. You watch any game where the refs are super involved and all it is are fouls. People aren't watching. OKC gonna sweep. Ah, poor Ant. I hope Ant don't get swept, man. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either team, but that's a wild take. It is, man. I don't know. I don't know what Tori's seeing, man. Trust me, there are some games. Now, if you were saying this about the OKC and Wolves game, you might have me there. You might have me. But if you're talking about that first game, we saw the refs tried they best to get the Knicks that game, and the Pacers kept banging them three. Shout out to Naismith. Naismith said, "You refs are not still in the game from me." Bang, bang, bang. Nah, Ant got the next two because they not calling that flopping. Oh, shit. Okay, keep thinking they not gonna call that in Minnesota. You crazy? They definitely will call it in Minnesota for sure. They will call them fouls. He is the MVP now. You acting like SGA is just a regular dude. He is no longer regular. He's not regular anymore. He's the MVP. You think he's not getting them calls? Stop it. Did you not see him get them calls? Problem is NBA ratings are going down. Y'all want to know why the NBA ratings are going down? I keep hearing everybody talk about this, bro. The NBA ratings are going down because it is hard to watch NBA games. Everybody don't have cable. Let's just start there. Who in the chat got cable still? Let me know in the chat if you one of them people that still got cable. I do not have cable no more. Not even. So who got cable in the chat? Let me know who watching the game on actual TNT tonight. Let them know. Yeah, that's what we watching it. There we go. That boy said, I have cable and You need to choose. You wasting money. Why you got cable and HBO Max? That's not a good. I would damn sure not have both. Games are not just on cable. That is a fact. That is a fact. Sling TV. That's what I'm saying. All right. Now the other people we got the real answer. We got a lot of people and we got YouTube TV. Okay, we got a lot of different answers. I like it. Now back in the day, you wouldn't have all these goddamn answers. You just had one answer. I got TV. I'm watching it on this channel. Yeah, I stopped with the sling. I had to cut that out. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Sling though. I used to be a slinger. That sounded wild. That sounded wild. Oh my god. YouTube YouTube TV is goated. They keep trying to make me get YouTube TV. I'm not getting YouTube TV. Me and the streaming of East of the World and the other ways I watch. Now I do got HBO Max. I do be watching some things on Max. I do have that. I got streaming services. That's where I watch stuff on. I ain't got ESPN though. I'm not paying all that money for no ESPN where I could just, quick Google search. So it is what it is on that one. He may get 5 attempts at the line in Minnesota. Okay. All right, Bubs. Believe that if you want to. Believe he only gonna get 5 attempts in Minnesota. If he only get 5 attempts in Minnesota, that means he did not drive it to the basket. That's all. Think we just proved that people be watching TV whether it's on cable or not. So I'm not sure why ratings are going down. The ratings are going down because only a handful of people are watching it through the actual services that are tracking that. A good majority of the people that make up the rest of that percentages has been doing the underground watching for a very, very long time and are no longer going out of their way to find it on the non-underground way, because I don't know what's gonna make me get kicked off of this. So that's why I'm talking like this, y'all. But we got Knicks tonight. Okay. We gonna pray for you, Michelle. We gonna pray for you. I don't know how that's gonna go. I honestly don't know no more. Like I was saying earlier, the Knicks need to win by 10 to 15 points to have me feel better about my Knicks in 6. So I feel I keep going back and forth on these goddamn live. I don't know. I need the Knicks to make that choke stuff the same way. Make sure y'all win every game after that. Just like y'all old heads did, man. After Reggie did that last time, they didn't win a game after that. It's definitely a home game tonight for the Knicks. I'm going to tell you like this. Ann ain't tired. Ann is frustrated. Those was frustration shots. Mad that I'm losing shots. Think I'm finna get it all back in one shot shots. That's what Ant was doing until he realized, let me just drive. But by that time, it was too late, brother. Too late. And they had already caught fire. They was already hitting shots. It was over with. I think Wolves might have a shot if they just stop with the 8-man rotation. I think the Wolves will have a shot if they stop turning the ball over. That's what I think. If they stop turning the ball over, the Wolves can get back into this. That's their issue. But they have to deal with this tough ass defense. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Like, this defense is historical. We have to remember, like, we can't sit up here like this ain't one of the best defenses in history, statistically wise. It is. It ain't nowhere. I don't care if you don't like the names on this team. They have some of the best defenders in the league on this team. Alex Caruso. That boy said sweep. Stop it. Blue Bill Radio. Not the sweep. They can. I can't. I don't even feel comfortable saying they can win a game. That's where I'm at right now. I don't even feel comfortable saying that they can win the game. Because, like I said, I've been preaching about OKC. I just went with my heart. I wanted to see Ant-Man win. I wanted to see American-born player get this dub. They the ones with the defensive player of the year. We all know Rudy Gobert, DPO-wise, is fraudulent as all outdoors. Ant-Man is a lockdown defender. Them boys making shots. Now, Julius Randle ain't never been a lockdown defender. Now we just talking Bluebill Radio. That's what we're doing now. Now we're just talking. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? For real. What the heck? Ugh. Alex was fouled out yesterday. He did foul out yesterday, but he was playing ball. Jaden McDonald. I know you meant McDaniels. He a lot. Hey, you ain't not finna do that. He was doing this thing. They was calling some trash fouls. Now we know what we saw. Come on now. That's why he pushed that man. He was tired of all that flopping shit. Pushed that man to the ground. Cause I ain't gonna say, like I said, man, if they gonna keep calling it, I'm gonna do it too. I'll do it too. If they gonna keep calling it. If they gonna keep calling the foul, I'm gonna keep doing it until they find me, until they start taking money from me like they said they was gonna do, man. You saying Jaden McDaniels can't stay in front of him? Is that what we're doing? You saying Jaden McDaniels cannot stay in front of SGA? Is that what we're saying? I need to make sure that's what you said, Brian. Before I because he was in front. The man makes shots. Do y'all not understand these shots he making? He ain't put 40 just on him. He involved his cousin too. But he the MVP. Who's slowing him down? Nobody is slowing this man down. Who's slowing him down? Who has slowed down SGA this year? Somebody tell me. I need to see who this person is. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him the whole time I've been watching this man the whole year. I've been hyping SGA up the whole year. I have not seen nobody stop him all year. And now magically we supposed to say these folks, I just need him. Let him go off. It's them others that y'all need to stop letting get in these. Chet Holmgren cannot be doing what he's doing right now. Jalen Williams cannot be doing what he's doing right now. Lou Dort cannot be doing what he's doing right now. That's the issue. The issue ain't SGA going crazy. We knew SGA was going to go crazy. We knew that was going to happen. And he also grabbed him while he did what? Come on now. They slowed it down for you so you could see SGA was on that bullshit. And you still sitting up here saying he got blown by. They got Rudy and Julius. Julius has never been a defender of the top degree. He's serviceable, but he ain't just. Now that I will agree with. Why they can't stop Chet? What the hell, bro? Rudy Gobert. That's why I say, man, we know his DPO wise is fraudulent, bro. Fraudulent. Because what is happening, man, is getting cooked. All we ever do is see Rudy Gobert get cooked. I ain't saying Chet not good, but damn, man. You can't, what, move your brick feet. Rudy Gobert acting like he got cement blocks or something on his feet, bro. Come on now. What's going on? No way, no how. We can't do that shit. The Cabernet Pisces. That's a name. Mac, what's good, man? Who y'all got tonight in the chat, man? Tap the screen. We almost up to 3,000 likes. Let's try to get up to 4,000 likes. Tap the screen. Let me know who you got winning, who you got in the finals, who you got winning the championship. At this point, Thunder, and I don't care. I don't care who come out these. The Thunder are winning a ring. Shea is trying to be the greatest Thunder player ever, and he's on his way. He is on his way at this point. He'll be the only one that won MVP and the championship in the same year. Knicks chip, we gonna have to see, man. We gonna have to see. I'm sorry. We gonna have to see. The Knicks, I don't know, man. I do not know at this point. OKC on top. I see it. I see it, Saucy. It looks good. It looks good. Chet would have been all defense, but had he not gotten hurt. Facts. No, who said that Chet can't play defense? Nobody. Them words ain't never come out my mouth now. I ain't never said Chet can't play no defense now. SGA is a flop just like Brunson. You weren't here earlier, probably, Tyler. But as I said, man, if the referees in the league are not finna fine and call these flops, bro, everybody on the screen right now on TikTok is a flopper. Everybody in the league flops. Why are we acting like everybody in the league don't flop now? Every star player flops. Simple. We all know the Wolves. Yeah. Who don't flop, Tyler? Let me know who you think don't flop. My boy said flopping is a skill. That's what they've turned it into. Because they're not fining them. They came up with a whole rule, said if you keep flopping, we're gonna fine you. We're gonna, I think it was a technical foul. Was it a technical foul too? I can't remember. But they don't call none of this. They don't take no money from nobody. So what are we doing? What are we doing? We just allowing them to flop it away, flopping away, flopping away. That's all. Flopping away, flopping away. Siakam definitely has been caught flopping. We not finna do that. That boy said Angel Reese don't flop. How did a WNBA? LeBron definitely flopped, Sean. Nah, that's not what we're going to do. We caught LeBron slipping as he looking up, peeking like, oh, do they think I'm still hurt? I'm in agony. Yeah, we saw that. Shaq might be the only one I've never seen flop. Now, you talking about back in the day. I'm talking about today, in today's time. Not back in the day players, nah. If they gonna call it that's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying, dog. If they gonna keep calling it, they gonna keep doing it. Like, you incentivizing them to do it by calling it. Why I'ma stop? For what? This is all about money at the end of the day. If I get to this free throw line, bump my points per game up, they not looking at, oh, how I got these points. They just looking at the stats, and that's how I'm gonna get paid. That's how I'm gonna make all NBA. That's how I'm gonna do da. Like, that's why they all do it, man. If you was taking money out these dudes' pockets like y'all said y'all would do, bro, this shit would not be happening. Like, come on. What are we doing? It's the league fault. I don't blame the players. It's the league fault. Allowing it. Y'all blaming the players. The players just taking advantage. They don't care about whether you want to see them flop if it's getting them free point. Right. Right. You think it would still happen? Negative. If every time a dude flop and they got that technical foul, I think they supposed to get in that fine, bro, that shit would be dead. Dead. They practicing this shit. You think these dudes not practicing? You think they just walk into the gym and said, "Oh, I'm just finna do dumb shit today"? No, bro. They are practicing this shit. They are practicing how to flop. Like, this ain't nothing they just roll out of bed and say, "Oh, I'm flopping today." No, like, they practice this shit, dog. Everybody would have done it. What are we doing? Everybody. Siakam don't flop. Yes, he does, bro. Sorry to tell you that. Yes, he does. He definitely flops. I'm sorry to tell you that. I can literally go to the last series and probably find at least 5 times he flopped. If someone flopped in the first quarter when I was playing, the ref wouldn't give me another call. You're not wrong. When I played ball, we used to practice flopping. I know it's like, what the fuck? I know it. That ain't, bro. The shit is so, it's what they just said. It's a skill. Like, that shit is a skill. Now they calling it a skill. That's cool. You just said he don't flop. Now you over here, but Brunson did it 20 times. No. Go back to what you said. You said the man don't flop. I agree Brunson flops. And did you not hear why I said he does it? Because they allow it. They gonna do what you allow them to do. If you don't allow them to flop, they not gonna flop. It's that simple. Why are we making this difficult, Tyler? Why are we doing this? It's very simple. Don't allow them to flop, they will stop flopping. Start taking some money out they check, they will stop flopping. Everybody ain't a quarter billionaire ass player. You start taking some, because it ain't, y'all acting like it's everybody. It's not just the star players. It's literally everybody. All of these dudes flopping. All right. We're going to ignore Sean Dog because I know he's just trolling at this point. That man said Draymond doesn't flop. Woo. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We've been on for an hour and a half almost. Appreciate all y'all. Rage bait it was. It didn't get me. It's Friday. You couldn't get me. I don't know. Bronson don't flop. He like foul baits. It's kind of a difference. So it's called flopping. Because he does that, and then he's extra. It's not like he's getting the foul and he's just going through it. No, he's I wish I could just see what I just did, but I just did some extra shit. Go on to YouTube after. Click the link in the bio, you'll see it. When does Draymond flop? Like damn near every time he tries to put a putback under the rim, he's flopping. Literally every time he's in the game trying to get a putback layup, he's flopping under the rim. That's a fact. I don't know what you mean. Don't be swiping at him. Boy, he's going to go all arms flailing everywhere and all type of crap. When does Draymond flop? He flops and fights. That's what he does. He flops and fights. But that's my time. It's almost 2 o'clock, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all. Hit the link in the bio. Hit that follow button. Tap the screen one last time if you're in here. Brunson was caught pulling Naismith's hand to his head and tried to flop. Facts. That's a fact. Nobody's arguing the fact that Brunson flops, Tyler. And on that note, we are up out here. We are out of here. Cloud Chasers Radio. Appreciate y'all over here on the YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. On the TikTok, hit that tap the screen and that follow button, and I'll be outie. Holla.